lights work at least. How's what?
Sounds like intact, like.
Alright, so I started taking apart some things because I got too excited. But here's the gist of the damage. Probably going to need a new reinforcement bar, new whatever this is, new radiator. The cool thing is it did come with a bunch of dinan goodies. So, you know, the dinan on the badge on the back is not fake. Got the air intake with the dinan strut bars. We also have the dinan exhaust, which these are fake. I didn't really know that, but yeah, so far so good. It runs and drives, you know, about 74,000 miles. I already have all the replacement parts. It's a long story with this car. I just need to replace that fender, the radiator, and the headlights. And I have a carbon fiber hood coming. Carbon fiber fender is coming too, actually. Got a really good deal on both of those. And yeah, let's go ahead and, you know, keep tearing apart this car, and I'll update you guys as soon as I can. Alright, so just a progress update. Basically removed all this. So the whole front end is gone. This is cracked. I could probably fix it by plastic welding it. I have to replace this power steering pulley. I did notice he has a dinan pulley, so that's pretty cool. Water pump pulley needs to be replaced. All that's ordered. Radiator, condenser, also the power steering cooler. And yeah, now I'm just kind of bored waiting on parts. My garage is a huge mess. I guess we're gonna do a couple other things and change out the tail lights, replace the airbag since the battery's dead right now, and yeah, other than that, it's going pretty smooth. I mean, no frame damage. Frame rails are pretty straight on both sides, and like I said, I got a steal here. With all the dinan parts, I could sell them and, you know, make my money back. Runs and drives, 74,000 miles, and everything's in good shape. Whoever had this car before took very good care of it. Everything's you know, paint protected with the film, and interior's in great shape. Michael Strahan in the building. Don't worry, still working on it, getting it fixed. Alright, so hey, this is me from the future. As you can see, car's fixed. A couple things, I guess, you know, most YouTubers don't usually do this just because of, if you know the price, then you won't watch the other videos. But for this car, I paid $6,600 for it. I bought it through Copart. I just got super lucky. No frame damage, a bunch of dinan goodies. I saw the dinan badge. As I mentioned earlier in the video, which was probably boring, so if you stayed to this part, thank you so much. Car is fully loaded, almost every option from 2008. I'm not sure if you can get the parking sensors, but that's the only thing it doesn't have. It even has full clear ball all over the car, you know, the paint protection film, which is unfortunate because, you know, I had to replace a lot of stuff. Not really. So I bought this car from Washington. I bought it from Copart. There's a whole long story. I'm coming out with another video of that. I just decided to do it, you know, in segments, and I think my next video will be just one condensed video of me, you know, putting it together. Just, I don't know. I don't really feel like making a bunch of videos, so I'll have that out for you guys soon. But I just wanted to, you know, have the delivery process and, you know, what's kind of on it. So again, it did have a bunch of dinan parts. I paid $6,600 for this car. It probably has maybe that amount in dinan parts. I don't know how much they were back in, you know, 2008. I'm not sure if it's the first owner that got it or another owner. The car had 74,000 miles on it. Right now it's almost at 78,000, so I've been driving it, runs fine. The throttle actuators were actually bad on it, so I replaced one and I rebuilt the other. But yeah, back to the dinan parts. Sorry, I get all over the place. So for dinan parts, it had the intake, the strut bars, the exhaust. I added test pipes to it. It has a nice sound to it now, which already did have a really good sound to it. I just, you know, those primary cats, they're very restrictive, and you know, I freed up maybe 20 more horsepower. What else? It has the dinan pedals. Man, to get that badge on the back, you have to spend a lot of money with dinan, and the good thing about dinan is it doesn't void your warranty, and you know, they're backed by BMW, which obviously this is far out of warranty, so it doesn't really matter in my case. This car got me banned from Copart. That's a whole other video, but the general gist of it, this car got stolen because of Copart's fault, but they refused to, I guess they did own up to it, but they kind of told me to go kick rocks. But yeah, that video will come out soon. It's a long story, very unfortunate that it happened. Copart refuses to work with me, but enough about that. Like I said, that'll be another video, and when that does, I'll put it in the link description if you're interested in that. But yeah, this is the cheapest M3. You can't even get this, you know, I don't even think you can get an E46 for the price that I got this, because like I said, there was no frame damage. It was literally just, I bought a whole new radiator support, put everything back together. It's literally the Lego blocks. The crappy thing was just waiting for parts. But other than that, I mean, it was a pretty quick rebuild. Love the car. Probably the best car I've ever driven. And like I said, I got it super cheap. And I just got lucky. So general story with that was, I was actually going to buy another car. It was a stripped car, no wreck or nothing. It just got stolen. But I guess in some states, if it's stolen and it's not recovered within a certain amount of period, they salvage it out. I won that auction for about four grand, a little over 4 grand. It's going through a broker. They had told me it's been through auction about 36 times, which means the guy put in $3,600, you know, just to try to sell it, because I believe at minimum it's $100 to put it through Copart. He wanted $8,300 for it. He wasn't budgeting on that. You know, I kind of went up in price. I think I offered him about 5 grand. Still wasn't pushing it, but I saw this one. This one wasn't really, I guess, on Copart until the morning of. I didn't see it, at least, because I was, you know, going through Copart, trying to find, you know, a project car. But the day of the auction, I had seen this one. It came out of Washington on a bill of sale, so I was able to buy it through Copart directly. But I guess I would kind of stay away from bill of sale cars. It is a little bit harder to register them. At least in Texas, it was pretty lenient. I just had to, you know, get a surety bond. Even though this car does have a title, but Copart refused to give it to me. You know, I verified that with the state of Washington, yada yada yada. No rust on the car. It's lived up in the north its whole life, which I was kind of worried about that. But anyways, back to the story. I had seen it just that, you know, morning. Literally had maybe 5 minutes to decide if I wanted to bid on it. Keep in mind, my offer for the other one was still, you know, live. So that guy could have accepted my offer and kind of screwed me, and I would have had 2 M3s that I wouldn't have known what to do with. So I took a gamble. I won it. So the starting bid was $6,500. I just put $6,600 in it, and no one else bid on it. And I had no reserve, It was a pure sale, and I got it. I was kind of like, oh crap, what did I just do at that point? Why didn't anybody, bid on it? I was pretty worried. So I just kept looking at the pictures, which, I'll include those now because I guess I never really showed the car. I got the day I got it, I got super excited. My GoPro had died, and I just ended up taking apart a bunch of stuff. I'll also do a video of how much I spent. Maybe that'll be the next video when I rebuild it. I'll include how much I've spent on it, which I didn't spend that much actually, considering what it's worth and how much I got it for. And I found a dealership here in Houston, and their online shop, they have literally the best prices. I like insanely cheap prices. Like, for example, the radiator support was about $270, which even aftermarket ones are about $600, $700, and genuine BMW are even more than that. And so I just got super lucky with them. They don't really have the best customer service, but it kind of makes up for it because of their genuine parts. They're just so cheap. But yeah, I guess if you're interested, subscribe, go ahead, hit the like button, just so you want to be informed, or stay tuned. And a lot of crazy things happen with this car already. I feel like I can't ever sell it just because of the story. It's pretty insane. But that'll be my next video. So like I said, subscribe, like, do whatever you gotta do. I don't know, I'm new to all this crap, so yeah, that's my M3. Right now it's done, it's wrapped. I wrapped it Nardo gray. It was originally space gray. I did upgrade the halos myself. Those are the bath roof. They change colors. Never really use it. I don't know. I just kind of like the white. You can adjust the brightness, yada yada yada. If I could go back, I got these for stupid cheap as well. Someone was selling them. I got the lens with them for about the same cost as just the white ones. But if I can go back, I think I would definitely just get the white ones, just because of how complex these are. I prefer things that are just plug and play, but this has an adapter, or I opted to get the adapter because I didn't want to, I don't know. It's very complex. If I can go back, I would have definitely just got the white ones, because I don't really care for, all the lights. Anyways, go ahead, like, subscribe if you're interested. The next video will be me putting the car all back together. And yeah, I got nothing else to say for this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon.